And a story about the guardians of Timbuktu's treasures.
That's right. This is a really heartwarming story that was actually on the New York Times website yesterday. You can read it in the International Herald Tribune today. And it points out that when Islamist rebels took over Timbuktu, they destroyed a lot of the cultural heritage there, like ancient shrines. And when they left, they reportedly set fire to some precious manuscripts there, ancient manuscripts that covered a vast range of human knowledge, like philosophy and medicine and botany. Now, it turns out, though, that Timbuktu residents were one step ahead of them, and several families in Timbuktu see themselves as the guardians of these valuable relics, and generation after generation they've hidden them away whenever they felt the danger was near. Now, for instance, they quote one man who said, "These manuscripts belong to all of our humanity. It's our duty to save them." And you see a photo there of one of the relics that was saved. Now, they moved about 95% of these ancient manuscripts before the Islamists could get their hands on them, and they're keeping them in a safe place until they feel like it's time for them to come out. Now, staying in Mali, there's an opinion piece in Gulf News by Asma Malik that serves kind of as a reminder, and she says that now that these strategic towns in the north have been freed, there's this general assumption that the job is done, but she says that the real question that needs to be addressed is Mali's humanitarian crisis, and on top of that, she says that human rights violations are not getting the attention they deserve.
Okay, well, moving on now, we've been talking a lot about hacking in recent days, particularly the New York Times last week said that it had been hacked by Chinese activists. Now the Wall Street Journal says the same thing.
That's right. The Wall Street Journal quotes a U.S. intelligence specialist that says that there are two kinds of American companies these days, those who have been hacked and those that don't know that they've been hacked yet. And now in their editorial, the Wall Street Journal says it's been hacked by Chinese government. It says it's been hacked by the Chinese government, and it's actually quite an angry editorial. It says that the Middle Kingdom may once have been the center of human civilizations, but in the digital world, the Chinese are the barbarians at the gate.
Quite a strong phrase there, but we're going to stay in China because there's quite a high-profile divorce case there that could change women's rights.
That's right. That's what at least one woman named Kim Lee hopes. Now, up until recently, she's been known in China as being the American wife of a very high-profile celebrity entrepreneur known as Li Yang. Now, he made a fortune with a chain of English-speaking schools. In 2011, she went to the police and told them that he was beating her, but they told her to relax and go home. So she posted a bunch of photos online of bruises that she claimed that her husband had inflicted on her, and these photos went viral, and they really struck a chord in China where strong traditions mean that domestic abuse is often hidden. Now, a Chinese court has granted her a divorce on domestic abuse, on the grounds of domestic abuse, and on top of that, she's been given a 3-month protection against her husband, and that's a first in Beijing. China Daily, the official Chinese newspaper, applauds this in their editorial today, and it says that it's a significant step in the fight against domestic violence. Now, officially, 1 in 4 Chinese women suffer from domestic abuse, but that figure could actually be a lot higher since often these cases are gone unreported. China Daily points out that the problem is that laws in China against domestic abuse are very weak. It says that there needs to be a specific law against domestic abuse that ensures that those who are guilty are held accountable and punished.
Okay, well, finally, moving away from China, British researchers, I love this story, say that they have discovered the body of King Richard III, no less, under a car park in Leicester.
That's right. As you can imagine, it's getting a lot of attention in the British press and also in the international press. It's on the front page of the International Herald Tribune today. It says, "Mystery worthy of Shakespeare is solved." Meanwhile, The Guardian has a double-page spread today where it says, "Bent spine, slashed skull, and DNA to match. Leicester finds its king." And there's a very convenient little drawing, or well, not draw, photo of the bones that were found that showed just how he was killed. Now, a lot of people among those who found his remains hope that this will somehow restore his reputation. He was the most reviled of English monarchs, and a lot of people say this is because of his vengeful Tudor successors who rewrote history. Now, there's an analysis piece in The Guardian that says bringing up this body is not going to bury any of the arguments. It'll still be a mystery exactly who killed him, and basically a lot of mystery will still remain around him, even though they've officially found his body.
It is indeed a great fun debate. I think he's going to be reburied as well in Leicester. We're looking forward to seeing the pictures of that. Thank you very much indeed, Florence, for that look at today's international papers. Well, still to come here on Live from Paris, facing the music.